excited, I'm excited, Sara's excited, you guys are excited, Sara's really excited, Charlotte and Johnny are excited. You guys have almost broken the website today, I think. It has been in absolute meltdown. We have had some big launches recently here at Crafters TV, but my oh my, this one is going to blow all the others out of the water. I say we've had some big launches. Earlier in the week, you guys bought all of the launch stock before we even got started on the show. And today, we have got extra discounts galore for you as well. You're going to save an extra £15 or dollars on this collection, as well as getting your Incredible Club discount as well. I know a lot of you already got some of this over on HSN. We've got extra bits for you today as well. But as you may have already seen, I'm not here on my own. Sara is here with me. What an extraordinary reaction we've had to this collection, Sara.
Oh, that's because these are nesting dies with a difference, Joe. So we've all seen the nesting dies, we've all done loads of work with nesting dies, but these are inverted nesting dies. So whereas all your other nesting dies cut a shape out, these cut them in. So like this card free, for example, just shows you all the different. So each one of the nesting die sets that we do has 4 different sizes with an inverted nesting die and an outer cut die. So there's that, for example. Oh, Joe, you've pinched all the cards. Joe's got all the cards over there. He'll show you a lot of them. But things like this, where you can see those beautiful inverted nesting dies in the front. Now, here's the thing, right? Joe and I did a fabulous show. So Craig's having the day off. So Joe and I were invited on to Wake Up Call, and it was the Sara and Joe Wake Up Call this morning instead of the Craig Wake Up Call. And I don't know if we'll be invited back again. Because, yes, more than half of the stock that we were planning to sell in this show, I did everybody a little preview in Wake Up Call, and all those people who'd got up early got it all bought already. So, yes, I'm not sure we'll be invited back to it. Let's see. If we end up running out of stock in the show today, we'll be in trouble, and there'll be no more Wake Up Call previews for us. That's all I can be saying. But this is one of the cards that I did in Wake Up Call. Isn't it? So you can go back and watch that show. If you weren't woken up for Wake Up Call, you can go back and watch it. This is where we did that cutting into there. It's a fabulous, like, easel card with the cut-in floating centre. And then I also did this one. Love this, right? How fabulous was this one? With the little, like, spinner in the centre. So I showed everybody that one. See, we got 2 extra demos done in Wake Up Call, but it just shows you what the invertedness is kind of like. Now, here's the thing, right? Joe will walk you through it all, but basically it's like there's 3 different styles: your scallop, your late and your zigzag. A lot of you who ordered these on HSN got the scallop and the zigzag because they're the 2 that HSN ordered, but there's a brand new lace one that none of you have even seen unless you were watching Wake Up Call. So the lace one is what we're going to focus a lot of the demos on today as well. And then within each set, so the lace, the scallop and the zigzag, you've got oval, rectangle, square, circle. So there's basically 12 different options as it was. I'm going to let Joe walk you through all the different options. All I'm going to tell you is every demo that I do, you could do with any one of those 12 sets. And every one of those 12 sets has 4 different sizes in, but then also the outer shape, so 8 dies in it. So honestly, the versatility on these is off the chart. I know a lot of you, we did have originally when we planned this show, we just put little collections together of the 4s together, right? Then when we heard about the extra discount that was on this weekend, I said, right, let's put a bundle with all 4 so that you could get to that higher price point to get the bigger saving. So, right, I'm going to go and get ready because it's going to be an absolutely manic show and I need to get my head around it and get started and get the first demos out. If there's something you want to see specifically or you want to know about, just ask us, guys. We're here for you. Make sure this is one of your shows that you favourite or you save. If it's on Facebook, click share and it'll go onto your wall. If it's on YouTube, click favourite so you can easily come back to it, because the cards I'm going to teach you in this show will knock your socks off and you're going to be making them over and over and over again.
Absolutely, you are. It's been very, very busy already in the pre-sales alone. A quarter of the stock's gone. I'm about to take you through exactly what you're getting. Let me just remind you, though, of the Spend It, Save It, Craft It. It started just this morning. It's going to run until the end of Sunday. What you'll see is, it's over here, Joe. If you spend £25 or dollars, you'll save 5. Spend 50, save 10. Spend 75, save 15, which is awesome because you are going to get your Club Inspired discount. Then you're going to get an extra $15 off if you are going for this big collection. Everyone is going pretty much for the larger collection. If you did want to cherry pick, as I know the lace ones were not available on HSN, maybe you're wanting to come back and complete your collection, you can get any 2 of these for £17 or $22. Means you can get the new ones today for £34 or $44 if it's just those new ones that you wanted to go for, or the ones I should say that weren't available on HSN. I'm going to take you through what you're getting, what you're going to be able to create with these. So the first style that you're going to get is the zigzag. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the same 4 shapes in each different style. And this runs side by side with our previous nesting dies that we bought for you. So this one here, you're going to get it in the circle. You're also going to get it in the square. You're going to get it in the rectangle. And you're going to get it in the oval as well. Now, the great thing about this is that waste is as, the negative is as gorgeous as the positive, if you will, because there are so many different things you can do, so many different card concepts you're going to be able to create with these as well. Then we move on to the lace, which is this one just here. The lace ones were the ones that were not available to you on HSN. I think the lace are going to sell out first, and that was what will sell out the whole collection. You're also going to get it again, you're going to get it in the circle, you'll get it in the square, I've got it in the rectangle here for you as well. And this is an idea of what you're going to be able to do in the oval. Wonderful for tags, wonderful for card concepts. They're going to be great, of course, for frames and for scrapbooking as well. We then move into the scalloped. Again, this is the circle there. Brilliant for things like your shaker cards. You've also got it here in the square. I've got the rectangle here. And again, you've got it there in the oval. I love little card concepts as well. They're done in the oval. If you want to get hold of the whole collection, which is by far and away the busiest option, £99.90 or £129.50. That becomes £79.92 or £103.60 for Club Inspired Platinum members. Remember, everyone is going to get an extra £15 or dollars off, which is absolutely incredible. Lots of you tuning in and saying hello to us this afternoon, which is absolutely fantastic. What I would say is I know some of you have already got your hands on these. If you are one of those lucky lot that's already made things with this collection, I would love to see some pictures of it. Email them to me, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll share your creative genius with the rest of our crafters. I don't know how, Sara, you're going to even get to the tip of the iceberg of what these can do in 2 hours, because they are that versatile, aren't they?
Well, I can't, Joe. But don't worry, because this is the launch day, which is like a mini masterclass where we introduce the concept. And then I think it's next weekend, or maybe the weekend after, Debbie is doing a craft class on the Sunday. So it's right back to basics, doing loads of different card techniques that you would want to do with nesting dies using these. And then a couple of weeks after that, I've already planned to do a craft along. So when I tell you that we've got a whole plethora of education planned with these, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just starting to learn, and these are core lines, guys, that we will have always in stock and we'll keep bringing you, because we know these are the sort of dies that you'll use over and over again. Now, I thought let's start right at the beginning, because we've got 2 hours, so I can start right at the start with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this type of card here. So it's just how do we go about using the inverted nesting dies? How do they work? And how do you create a really basic, just like an aperture front for your card, to draw the eye in to like an inside panel? So that's what we're going to do, right? And I'm going to use the zigzag ones, but you could do this with any one. I'm just choosing the zigzag ones here, and I'm using the rectangle because I'm doing this on a standard 5x7 card. Okay, so there is my set of nesting dies. There's my card, and look what I've done. I've done 3 layers, Joe, as though I was going to mat and layer the card up 3 distinct layers, and we're going to do those 3 distinct layers in 3 different types for the card, right? So I'm going to start with the big outer one. And I'm going to do, can you see on each one, you've got the outer die, which we'll use on some of the later cards, and then you've got the cut-in one, which has got the Oh, the stitched edge around the edge as well, Jo. So I'm going to put that one into the middle of the black. Right?
Anne's asking, do they all have the stitched edge, Sarah?
They do all have the stitched edge because I think they look really professional with the stitched edge. So I'm going to hold that one in there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to take the next layer down. So that will be this one here. And I'm going to cut this one out of that as well. Now, do you know, if you want to, I mean, I'm just eyeballing these, okay? And I'm pretty all right with the eyeballingness. But if you want to be really precise, what you might want to do is you might want to do yours one cut at a time to make sure you get them all lined up. I'm going to take this one here and cut into the front of the card for the aperture. So yes, if you were taking your time, Jo, what you would do is you would measure this and you would get it right in the centre. We're going to be close enough for the purposes of my demonstration. Don't laugh if I'm a little bit off, okay? Right. I'm going to go into my Gemini so that I can just do the whole lot in one go, right? So I'm going to put this one down here. I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to get this one up at the top there. So we can get all three on one page. It's awesome that it all fits on, isn't it? It just makes it a little bit easier. I could have done even more, Jo, if I'd been using the Gemini Pro and doing all my batch making at once. But I've got all that, and then we're just going to go and send that straight through my Gemini, and the whole card will be ready to glue together with one straight pass through there.
Loads of people really excited about this, Sarah. Mary says, got the nesting dies, can't wait to craft with them. She also says she loves the concept of the inverted nesting dies. They are so versatile. Susie T saying as well, love these inverted nesting dies, especially the lacy one. They will make beautiful cards and projects. Lots of people letting me know that they're coming back and utilising that multi-buy, Sarah, and completing their collections from the 8 they already own from H10. The lace ones are particularly very, very busy already, just in the first 11 minutes of this show.
Yeah, I think we were expecting it, weren't we? So, right, here's the first bit, Jo, and I'm going to use this a little bit later. We can use that for a little bit of matting and layering a little bit later, if you're careful with your tape. Then, can you see this one? This will go around the outside, and then you've also got this one. Look, it looks like I knocked that die across the top. Will go in the middle. So you can see how it just draws the eye all the way in. But then, look at this. I'm going to take this bit off here, Jo, and we've got a nice matten layer. And then actually this bit as well, if I take this little bit of tape off, and actually this card is double-sided, so you could either have the plain green or we could go with the fancy edge from the side. So all I'm going to do, Jo, is I'm going to get my tape pen now, and I'm literally just going to glue my whole card together.
Awesome. I need to let everyone know as well, Sarah, there's a massive giveaway happening today and every single day here on Crafters TV because, of course, of Craft Month. And I've never seen so much stuff in a giveaway. All people need to do, Sarah, is just comment in one of our shows all day today on Crafters TV and you could win. Are you ready for it?
Go on.
All of this lot, look, dies, I've got foil stamp and cut dies, edgeable dies, paper pads, signature collection stuff, card blanks. I mean, there's just loads of stuff in here, Sarah. Double-sided dies as well. I can't believe we get to give it all away.
We know how to do a giveaway, Jo. We know how to do a giveaway. And now I know I'm a little bit gutted I'm not going to be getting to pick the winner today. But our Debbie's going to be picking the winner with you later on in Colour Me Happy, isn't she?
She is indeed. All you need to do is make sure you comment between now and the end of Colour Me Happy. We'll pick a winner at random to receive all of this awesome stuff. There's even illustrators in here. Can't quite believe it.
We do a good giveaway. We do a good giveaway. Right. Can we just appreciate, Jo, how little bit of matting and layering, what would have been a pretty ordinary card, we've managed to make pretty extraordinary there with the mats and layers in just a few seconds. And then all I've got, I'll let you have a little look at that from the front, look a bit more exciting. And then all I'm going to do is I've got my little hello. So I've done a little hello here, and I'm just going to pop that on there, and we can pop that in the background. And I've kept it simple because this was my here's how everything works type card. But look at that, that really shows you the concept, and you can see that fabulous stitched edge as well as the zigzag around each one of these. Now, I'm on a bit of a mission today, Jo, to see how many demos I can get done. because I've got a lot. Because the thing is, they're so easy in terms of, once you've got the concept, I've got boxes, I've got K cards, I've got twisted easel cards. We're going to do some awesome cards, is all I can tell you, right? Some of these, let me just show you. What do you even call this, right? I don't even know. I said it on the show. What would you even call this? But I think it looks fabulous.
An interlocking aperture.
Is that what you decided to call it?
I think that's what it could be, don't you? Sounds plausible.
Guys, we're going to do an interlocking aperture later in the show. A new card style we've come up with. But I've got. Do you want to have a little look? I've got K cards planned for you. Right, so we've got, and everyone always loves to know how to do a good K card. So we've got K cards planned later. I've got twisted easel cards. Have you always wanted to learn how to do a twisted easel card? We'll be doing twisted easel cards. Oh, I've got a fabulous box. I'm going to do my box next. Do you want to see the box that we're going to be doing? I'm going to do this lovely little box with like a little peak hole inside. And that is using the lace ones, because I am terrified that those lace might sell out on their own. So I figured I'm going to get my lace one in first so that we don't have to panic. I'll get ready for that, Joe. Give us
sounds brilliant. Loads of people saying hello and tuning in for all the inspiration today. Shelley's in Michigan. Deborah is saying good hi. Susie T's in York. Jill's in North Yorkshire. Naomi's here. Alison. Roberta is in Florida. Lovely and warm. The lovely Mary is in from Tennessee as well. Loads of you sharing ideas and questions across in the comments, both on Facebook and of course across on YouTube. If you do want to get in touch with me, if you've got any questions, you know what to do. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube, and also pictures. I would love to see some of you lucky lot. I know I've already got your hands on these. You can send me in those pictures. We'll share them with everyone by sending them to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Now, the best way to get the best value is, of course, to go for that big collection because it gives you the biggest savings. I know some of you already have some of the collection. Let me share with you the lace inverted nesting dies, because I know a lot of you are coming in, taking advantage of that 2 for £17 or $22 and going for these. 40% of the lace stitched square has gone. You will need to be quicker for these than the rest of the collection. The stitched lace rectangle, very, very busy here. 40% of this one also now sold out and gone. We also have the lace oval. Very, very busy on the oval. 60% actually of the oval individually has sold out and gone. Very busy there. The circle, half the stock of the circle here has sold out and gone. $9.99 or $12.95 each. Any two for £17 or $22, whether that is the lace ones, whether that's the zigzag or the scallops. It is completely up to you, whatever you're going for. But as I said, the best way to get the best value is to go for that big collection, which is what most of you are doing. Very, very busy there. Platinum members $79.92 or $103.60. Remember, everyone is going to save an extra £15 because we have that very, very special promotion running. Spend it, save it, craft it. Thank you, Johnny. Running until the end of Sunday. It will not go in, Sara. I don't know what is going on my brain. Spend it, save it, craft it.
It makes sense when you say it like that.
Spend it, save it, craft it. It sounds like a Daft Punk song. Spend it, save it, craft it, work it. Like, I think we could make it up. Maybe that could go into the slide dance as well. Maybe the whole thing is joined up. Loads of you absolutely loving the show. Lots of you as well very excited to see what Sara is going to do throughout the 2 hours. Because were you, am I right in thinking, Sara, you didn't even get to demonstrate these, or literally you got moments into a demonstration before these sold out when they launched over on HSN?
Yes, I didn't even get to show people how to use them. Do you know what I showed? I'm probably tempting fate here. Guys, if these sell out, I'm just going to tell you now, I'm going to stay here for the rest of the 2 hours and still finish all my demonstrations, right? Just then don't moan. Don't be one of them moaning minis that says, why are you showing us stuff we can't buy, right? I showed them this concept suite. Now, what we call a concept suite is when we make the cards just in black and white. And our lovely Marie makes these for us, right? Because she's like the queen of coming up with the concepts. When I was getting ready for this show, I literally just looked through these concepts and thought, I'm going to do that one, I'm going to do that one, I'm going to do that one. So I'll take my time and show you through these before I do my next demo, okay? So, for example, this one here, I absolutely loved this. And so I used that, where did I put my card? Here it is, over here. I used that as the inspiration for getting this one here ready. And all I did, it's exactly the same, I just used a full card base instead of a kind of cut small card base. But that I just thought was such a clever, magnificent card. A little bit of acetate to kind of give you that little cut through there. Then also, even if you're just wanting, Jo, to do like layering up all of the designs, there's the nice zigzag one.
That's so cool.
Doesn't it? And also, I'm going to teach you how to piece them together as well on my next demo. Shaker cards. These are absolutely perfect for shaker cards because they cut out the aperture. They're not just cutting out a plain aperture, they're cutting out an aperture with something fancy in. All of our other dies cut out something fancy on the outside. These cut it fancy on the inside. I mean, that's just if you're showing off. I mean, if I'm being really honest, Joe, that's just if you're really going for it. But all of your fancy cards, like your diamond easels, or actually I love this one over here, like the little pop forward easel. It's another card that I do on the Ultimate a lot. Look, the side little bits cut in one size, and then this is cut in the next size. Isn't that perfect? Now, if you wanted to do things like just shaped cards, you've got basic shaped cards, or again, things like your circle easel cards, but then because they've got that lovely aperture, it creates a nice frame around the outside. That is that fancy one. What we're calling it again, Joe?
Interlocking aperture.
Interlocking aperture. That is the interlocking aperture, folks. We'll be learning that technique later in the show, and I'll give you all the measurements for it. Don't know why we've got the posh voice on for interlocking aperture. Just felt appropriate. This is quite cool, isn't it? I love that idea. Let's have a little look. That's just showing up all the fantastic where you've got the interchanging circles. Now, this I like, Joe. Just if you had like a nice topper, all it is, fold back card, right? Let's clear these ones out so you've got like a nice clear space. Fold back card with that largest frame on the front. I mean, that you don't need to do an awful lot to that. Just pop your little topper on there. That in some coloured cardstock. This one is that lovely. So here now we've got like a twisted easel. Here we go. Twisted easel, but with that inverted scallop edge. And that one's your lace frame. It's got the lacy bits on the inside. Just if you wanted to do multiple layers, I mean, this is actually an easel card with 2 different multiple layers. Again, that is that scallop, what we call it, the lace one. That's the one that wasn't on HSN. There's all of the different ones in the rectangle for the lace, by the way. Can't believe HSN didn't go for that one. I love that one, but hey, each to their own, each to their own. At least you've got the chance to get it now. Right, what do they call it? Swing cards. Swing cards, they're brilliant for, Joe. There is the K card that I'm going to walk you through how to do. That's going to be a demo a little bit later in the show. These I love. Oh, I'll have to try and squeeze in a demo on how to do these because your diorama aperture cards are super easy to do. And having that inverted shape, like a cookie cutter style, do you know, it's a step on, Joe, from our creator cards. They're like a creator card, cookie style cutter into the middle. Right, anybody who does your raised aperture ones, so can you see, it's got a little bit squashed, this one, but when you've got that dome front, but with the aperture on the inside, in particular, I think the scallop and the lace lend themselves really well to that. This one is the one that I took inspiration from. So I saw this on the concept suite, and then when I took it and did it on Wake Up Call earlier, that is the one that I'd taken a little bit of inspiration from. Isn't that brilliant? And then we're still going. We've got some basic apertures in here, and then we've also got some interlocking gatefolds. Which I just love that. But how easy is that, Joe? That is just a gatefold card with 2 of them cut out, and you know, with foam pads have used them on the front. Isn't that really clever?
Really awesome.
Right, give us a minute. I'm going to get tidied up, and we're going to do that fancy little box.
I need to let everyone know that 30% now of the launch stock has gone. It's not just a small amount of stock that we've got here at Crafters TV. It's the site-wide Crafters Companion stock. We knew it'd be busy. That's why we ring-fenced a lot of stock for you, our Crafters TV customers. But it is way, way busier than we thought it would be. We've had such a huge response to this particular collection. Remember what you're getting. You're getting the zigzag in all 4 of the shapes. So you're going to get circle, the square, the rectangle, and the oval. So you get the zigzag. You're also going to get the lace, and you're going to get the scallop as well. All 12 there for that price that you can see. It works out, well, only just over $10, way under £10 per collection. However, use your Club Aspire discount, and remember, you're going to be able to get that extra £15 or $15 off because you're spending over 75. That runs all the way through until the end of Sunday. It's amazing value, however you look at it, but it is very, very busy. Don't forget, you can either go for that big collection, or what you can do is go for any two of these for £17 or $22. So if you are just coming in for the lace ones, which I know were not available on HSN, they are busier than the main collection now, so I think they will be the first element to go. If you've got those in your basket or you want to grab them, I would definitely get checked out, then sit back, relax and watch the rest of the show. If you want to go for some papers to go with these, we've got an awesome get it, got it, good deal for you over on the website. 90 pages here of the most gorgeous pearlescent papers in a wonderful range of different styles and colours there for you as well. You use your Club Inspire discount, you get an extra £5 off today and all weekend as well when you grab that. It has to end on Sunday evening though, so do not miss out on it. Please keep getting your questions in, keep getting your pictures into us as well. Sarah, what are you going to teach us next?
Okay, so we're going to do that box, right? So I've actually got the little box done. So all I've done is the base and the lid ready. So this started off life as a sheet of just slightly smaller than 6x6, guys. And I used the 3/4 of an inch score line, right? So that is my base and my lid. And I'm going to do the lid first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the nesting dies and we're going to use the different sizes as we draw these in, okay? So on this inner one, what I'm going to do, Joe, is use this very, very little tiny inside one in the middle. So, and again, I'm eyeballing it, but if you want to actually take the time and measure it, that is what I would highly recommend, but then you guys don't have to do it live on air, do you not? So that's going to cut into the middle. Then I want a nice matten layer of black, but I think I'm just going to do the straight circle that comes with it in the black, right? So I'm going to get that straight circle again, just get it nice and eyeballed in the middle, and let's see how close I've been on this, right? Then we'll have a bit of patterned paper, right? So I've got a nice bit of pink fancy patterned paper, and we'll go back with the scallops again. So I'm going to take the next size in the scallops in the middle. Now, I'm not going to die cut them all on top of each other like this, folks. It's just for you to be able to see while you're, you know, what I'm doing. Then I think I'll use the craft card again, and I'll use the outer big scallop on the craft card. So that one will go onto there, only just, can you see I've just done it the right size to just about fit on so that we've got that lovely detail. But remember, that's because you've got all the detail with the stitched edge around the outside, Joe. So we've got all of those there, right? So there we go, all perfect. And I'm going to get them all ready and send them all through, see if I can die cut them all in one go again.
Awesome. Carol says she can't wait for this whole set to arrive. Jean Cudwell says, bing, bam, boom. Got the whole set just checked out. Now to see how to use them. Rose saying as well, just placed an order using my birthday money. Oh, amazing. Vicky has ordered the big collection. She hopes they'll arrive in time to join the craft along. They absolutely will, I'd imagine. So, have we got a date in for the craft along yet, Sarah? Do you know?
We have. I can't tell you it off the top of my head. Our producer Johnny will find out. He'll find out and tell you. What I will say, what was I going to say? Yes, what I will say is any of you ordering in the US now get to take advantage of our fantastic shipping. Have you heard about this, Joe?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Express shipping available now in the US, which is fantastic. I know we're getting parcels turned around really fast the last few weeks, but it means it's going to be even quicker. Yeah, well, because it's the waiting is the long bit, is the bit, isn't it, Sarah?
Oh,
so less waiting.
Well, what a lot of people didn't realise probably is we've been testing. So we've been basically trialling doing the express service for a couple of weeks now, just to make sure it all worked before we told you what we were doing. But that's why we want to do it. So basically, if you don't know, if you're brand new, okay, what we've got is in the UK, we've always had it whereby how high up you were in the club depended your order got packed first. So every morning when the team come in, it prints off the platinum orders first, then it prints off the gold orders, then it prints off the silver, then the bronze, then the regular one. So they always get packed in order with our band priorities. So the more you shop with us, the more of a priority you get to be, okay? Then what we do is we say all of our platinum and gold customers, they get their shipping upgraded to like a specialist express service. And we thought, well, do you know what? We do that for our platinum and gold customers in the UK. Why can we not do that in the US? So what we've done is we've worked out an express shipping service. So you can pay for the express shipping service. If you want to pay for it, it's $19.95 to pay for it. And that basically gets you the product in 3 to 7 business days. Now, there are a couple of little areas, I'm going to guess Hawaii is one of them, where it might take a couple of days beyond that. But on the whole, it's averaging 4 to 5 business days. We just allow you a little bit of extra with it still being COVID at the moment, a few shipments. So $19.95 is what you can do if you want to pay for it. If you want just regular shipping, that's $12.95 on all of our orders regularly now. Our free shipping now kicks in at $125. So we've temporarily lifted that up to 125. It was at 100, but because of all the shipping problems at the moment around the US, we've just had to, for a shorter amount of time, we've had to temporarily lift that to 125. But what we will do is all of our gold and platinums, we will upgrade all of your orders, whether you are paying for regular delivery and your order's under $125, or whether you are shopping over $125 and getting free delivery, whichever one it is, will automatically upgrade you to the express priority service at our expense. We'll pay to upgrade you to that. So,
how fabulous.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Right, let's have a little look here. I think we might be ready to get all of these in. Yes, right. Oh, let's get them started. So, I'm going to do the base first. I got waylaid there as opposed to being concentrating on my demo. So I'm just folding and burnishing all of these edges, Joe. And then also, usually I use my tape pen for sticking the corners of my boxes. However, I have just turned the glue gun on. Oh, and I'm just going to pull that under here. And I'm just going to use the glue gun just kind of for speed on a couple of these corners to make sure that we get a really, really good stick, right? So all I'm doing, glue gun in them corners, getting a good stick in, Joe.
Awesome. Tracy has just ordered the whole collection. Boom, she says. Congratulations, Tracy. Talking of boom, there'll be a Totally Tiffany takeover happening tomorrow evening. I'll be here. I'll be on my own in the studio. Who knows what could happen? But Tiffany will be with us as well via Skype. So that'll be awesome. Myself and Tiffany, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. tomorrow UK time. Make sure you join us both for that. Really looking forward to that. Angela says, love the examples. We'll be saving this show for reference. Love the invertible edges. Karen is really loving the shows. Georgianne as well says, I've just ordered the rectangle lace and scallop and oval lace. Can't wait till they come. Megan is so excited about the new US shipping. I think everyone is really excited about being able to get their goodies even faster, is what we seem to be hearing. Lots of you letting me know what you're ordering. Very busy on that big collection. Also very busy on the lace as well. Lots of you coming back and going for all 4 of the lace edges in order to complete your collection. I think, Sara, you know, even without the extra £15 or dollars discount, even without the Club Inspire Platinum discount, which we offer all of our customers, of course, even on their first purchase as well, $99.90 to get all of this would have been an incredible price, because you'd be looking at, what, about £8.50 in the UK per collection, which for a nesting die collection is knock your socks off value for money, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've seen, when I first started in the industry, nesting die sets like this, Joe, you were paying around about £16-17 a set. So double what you're paying for these, essentially. And then that was what was widely accepted as being just what you paid for a set of nesting dies. Whereas now, like you say, we've come so far, and it's just brilliant to a bit. I think the pricing we've got them at anyway is fantastic, but then the pricing we've got them at with the launch discount, then on top of that with your extra discounts, it's a good day, Joe, to be getting some nesting dies.
Absolutely, it is. It is a good day, and all of you see that, because I'm a bit worried, Sarah. A third of the stock is now gone. We've gone from a quarter to a third just in the last 20 minutes or so. It is getting busier and busier and busier. I would hate to ask, well, I'm going to ask you you this question anyway. I was going to say I'd hate to ask you, how many concepts do you think you could do with these nesting dies? It's going to be one of those, isn't it, where people are just coming up with new ones all the time.
That's why I've planned so many shows. So, like, you've got the craft class with Debbie, and then we've also got our craft along as well.
Yes, we have Sunday the 21st of March with myself and Debbie Fisher. So make sure you join us both for that. You'll definitely have these before then. So make sure you get ready. Talking of Debbie Fisher, I'm up with the lovely Debbie Fisher for Colour Me Happy at 7 p.m. tonight as well. So make sure you join us both for that. Lots of jarred inks, even alcohol re-inkers on the show as well, Sarah, which is very exciting.
No, I've seen what our Debbie's got planned. That is going to be a fabulous show for Colour Me Happy later today. I'm very jealous, Joe. I will be watching you guys. I'll be watching you guys from a distance do that show. I think you'll have a fantastic day. Right, here we go.
Awesome.
All I'm doing, Joe, is I'm making some nice fancy little edges to go around my box. So I've used, because all of these dies play really nicely together, I've gone for the scalloped edge, but the inverted stitch lace rectangle. So it's got the scallop finish. It's going to give me a lovely scallop edge on these. Can you see? We're going to use these bits here.
They cut through so like a hot knife through butter, aren't they?
Oh, would you expect anything less, Joe? Right? Now, you can either use the scalloped ones, and then look what I'm doing, you see. I'm going to use all of these like this. And also, whether you want to use the scallop or I'm going to use them along the sides like this. Isn't that lovely? Right? Beautiful. And then all it is, use your dotty tape pen, because your dotty tape pen is not going to show through the middle. And then I'm going to pop that on there, and I'm going to go along, and it'll be too big for the box, but that's absolutely fine, because then you can just come in with the scissors and trim off that edge. And I'm going to add that lovely scallop onto all 4 sides, Joe. Right.
Awesome. Getting busier and busier on that big collection, Sarah. I don't know if we have enough to last. I mean, obviously with a collection like this, we'll restock it as quick as we can. But we all know, don't we, what the situation is like at the minute with, lead times and with port congestion, which is not what I thought it might have been at the start, Sarah, where you have too much port and then you get a bit of a, blocked sinuses or something like that, like some sort of modern day gout almost. But no, that's not what it is. Apparently, it is basically, there's lots of backlog because of obviously the pandemic, and we have Brexit and all that sort of stuff going on. So yeah, more port checks means it's harder to get stuff restocked. And what it means is that it's taking longer for us to restock things once they go out of stock. So if you want to be the first crafters globally to get your hands on these, then today is the day to do it. And you know what? In a couple of weeks' time, we might bring these back, but we might only have 1 shape in the zigzag, might only have, 2 shapes in the scallop, 1 shape in the lace. If you want to make sure you're able to get your hands on the complete collection, then today is a day. And also, I don't think you're going to get a much better price than this, because you're getting that extra £15
There's no
or
thinking,
$15.
Joe. There is no thinking. I'm telling you now, as ridiculous as this sounds, we always do our best price. We do the awesome deals on the launch day. So all I would say is, yes, you'll definitely not be getting a better deal, and I cannot believe the luck that this fell on that weekend, because we plan these promotions months out in advance, and I had not realised until this morning that we'd fallen on that day. So I tell you what, it's a good day, Joe. You picked a good day to pick these up.
Well, you could get these today for $64.92 as a platinum member in the UK, using the extra spend it, craft it, spend it,
save it. You're saving it, Joe.
Spend it, save it, craft it.
Yes. There you go.
I'll get there in the end.
Got there eventually.
You'd also be looking at $87 thereabouts as well, with the extra $15 discount as a platinum member in the US as well. It is phenomenal value, however you look at it, and for something as well that's going to really do lots for you. If you already own all of our other nesting dies, these are going to play beautifully with them. If you don't own any nesting dies at the moment, then there is no better place to start. That looks gorgeous, Sarah.
Doesn't it just? I love that little edging that it's got on it there as well. And then notice that I just did that little tag to just fit over that little gap in the front. So it looks lovely, and then it's just going to fit over the front. And if you put a little bit of acetate behind there, that would be a good fudge box, Joe. That would be a good fudge box.
We're still a fudge-free zone at the moment, Sarah.
Yeah, but I brought them in earlier this week. It went down well. I can just say it went down well.
Well, thank goodness it was consumed before I got in today, because I think I may have cracked today. If it was your special fudge, then it may have happened. Right, let me run you back through exactly what you're getting in here included, because I want to share with you these gorgeous nesting dies. What I love about these as well is looking at the way in which they have been used by the design team. Depending on what you put them with and how you use them, you're going to create something that looks and feels very different. This for me feels quite Easter-esque. I don't know why, but there are no bunnies on here. I think it's just a colourway.
Doesn't it? Lovely colours.
Yeah, really beautiful. And I love that you've got the aperture in there as well. So this is your zigzag circle. We've then as well got something completely different. But using the zigzag square, you can see a really different look and feel there. Then using the rectangles. Now don't think about just using one. How about multiples of these on a card? I think that looks absolutely awesome using the zigzag rectangle. And again here using the zigzag oval, a really fantastic card. A brilliant shaker card that's been done there using that one. So they are your zigzags. Now you're getting the square, the circle, the rectangle and the oval in every single shape that you've got. How beautiful is this? Really layering that up, making use of the layers and then having that on a fold back card. But look how the background has been created using extra die cuts there to create almost what looks like a pattern paper but has so much more added texture to it as well. So you're going to get the circle, you will get the square, you are of course going to get the rectangle, which is this one just here. Again, just beautiful. I want to see this done or used almost like, you know, like film, what's the word for it? When you go to the cinemas and they used to put like the old film in the film reel, that's it. You could almost use the lace one like a film reel or the scallop one if you wanted to create some really awesome scrapbook pages. You've then got as well that oval there as well. Love how that has been used with some vellum in there too. So that's your lace. Then you've got your scallop here as well. Again, shaker cards are going to work awesome with this. Think about bringing in maybe some of your signature collections. Been done beautifully here with the rose gold collection. This one here, again, think about also using it for smaller card concepts if you want. A really lovely easel card there created using that. And this one is absolutely stunning. Go around, have a look at all of your pattern papers that you've got. Use these as a bit of a stash rediscover. Maybe there's elements of your collection, paper elements, consumable elements that haven't been out in a while. Let these give those areas of your stash a new lease of life. 35% of our launch stock though has gone. It does not take into consideration everyone that is in the ordering process right now, which is absolutely loads of you. I know that you've been glued to the inspiration so far. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. Whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. we'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers, and some sneaky behind-the-scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Absolutely, make sure you become a member today because it's completely free of charge. It is the key to you unlocking even deeper discount, which is amazing. All the way up, of course, to Platinum members receiving that 20% off, which is awesome. Still very busy on that big collection. What I want to do is just share with you again, because it is National Craft Month, what we're going to do is do a giveaway every single day. And we will announce the giveaway winner in that last show. So tonight that is Colour Me Happy from 7 till 9 here in the UK with myself and Debbie, which is 2 till 4 on the East Coast. Oh, nailing it, just about getting there, not quite nailing it. Right, let me show you what you're going to get in today's giveaway. You have got some outline dies, you have got Sara's signature embossing folders, you've also got stamps, dies, oh, they're the decoupage dies, card blanks in here, exclusive Crafter's Companion badges that money can't buy. Oh yeah, you have. I haven't even got one of those. I wonder if the person that wins will let me have one. I'll ask nicely. We've got the illustrators in there, stamps and dies with the gorgeous schmetterlings, double-sided dies, beautiful floral stamps, edgeables in here. We've got some foil stamp dies, sentiments, more signature collections. Hang on, luxury cardstock from a Sara signature collection. All of that. One of you, lucky lot, is going to be winning all of that, and I'm going to announce that winner in our last show of the day, which is Colour Me Happy, with myself and Debbie Fisher. So make sure you join us both for that. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Debbie is going to be getting very, very messy. That's what I've been told. She's going to be getting really, really inky. So make sure you join us both for that. Super, super busy both on the whole collection still. Almost 40% of the stock has gone. The lace ones, by the way, are going to be the ones that go first. So if you've been thinking about going for the lace ones and you want to maybe complement the collection that you bought across on HSN, then the lace ones will be the ones that go first. I know a lot of you coming in for that. The lace oval, 2/3 of the lace oval has gone. Remember, if you are going for the individuals, any two for £17 or $22. But the lace oval is the one at the moment that we are very, very worried about. So do make sure you get your hands on that one. Right, what concept will we be looking at next, Sara?
Right, I'm going to do that card that we promised we would do this show. So what did you call it again, Joe?
The interlocking aperture.
Interlocking aperture. I love it. Right, I saw this. So this was, if I find the guy, this was it here, right? I saw this on the concept suite. So the concept suite is what Marie does us to try and give us loads of concepts, and I thought, oh, I love that. And it's actually really, really easy to do. So I just had a good look at it and I thought, right, I'm going to work that out. So I've worked out how to do it and I'm going to show you guys now. So we're going to do it all together. I'm going to get just a sheet of white card. Now I'm working with A4 here, all right? So I'm working with A4 cardstock, so it's not quite 12 inches. And I'm going to cut it to 6 inches wide, right? So it's going to be 6 inches wide. It's not going to be wide because it's going to be tall, right? It's going to be 6 inches tall. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the big score or any of your scoring tools, right? And I'm going to put a score line in. So can you see this isn't quite 12 inches? If it was 12 inches, it would be even better, but it's not going to affect the workings of it, Joe. I'm going to put a score at 4. I'm going to put a score at 8. So this is like kind of a third. And then this piece, I'm just going to take in half, right? Well, it's not quite, because it would have been 12, but I'm doing it at 10. So 4 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches. Got it? Super simple.
Following so far.
You'll be amazed at how easy this one is, right? Now, folding this over and just burnishing those crease lines, right? So there's that. So this is essentially going to come into here, and then this is going to be my aperture coming out the front, right? So this is going to come through this part here. Can you see that? So then I'm going to decide, right, I think we'll go with the inverted scallops this time, right? So I've got my inverted scallop, and what we want is, this is going to be the front of the card, so we want the aperture on here. So you take just the aperture die that works like a creator card, pop it right into the centre, right? And then in the centre there, and I'm going to hold it in place with a little bit of tape, and I'll send that through the, oh my life, right, maybe should have had a slightly bigger piece of tape. Hold that in place with a little bit of tape, and I'm going to send that through my Gemini jaw.
Awesome. Laura is going to go for the ring because she's letting me know in the latest show. Shadiah saying that the mail is coming real express. She just ordered the album binder and she got it yesterday in Canada. She's so happy.
Brilliant. You see, we're absolutely getting there, folks, with the express delivery. We just had to kind of learn the different services we could use, and that express delivery is tracked door to door. So as soon as our warehouse is ready to dispatch it, you can track it on the app all the way right through to the postman knocking on your front door. So it's really good.
You'll know exactly when you need to, you know, shut the front door and the back door and kiss the postman. You'll never miss him. You'll never miss an elbow bump ever again.
Oh, bless. Right, here we go. So I've got that lovely aperture in the front. But then what I'm going to do, Joe, where have I put all my bits and bit right? I've got loads of cards here. Give us a moment. I'm going to just find all my... I've got all my bits and pieces. I'm going to get all my bits and pieces, Joe, and I'm going to cut a little bit. Let's have a look. I'm going to use some nice mirror card and some glitter card, and I'm going to cut all these bits out.
Fabulous. Very, very busy. 40% of the big collection is gone. I'm just going to run you back through the lace ones again because they are exceptionally busy. Remember what you are getting here. The thing is, when the lace ones sell out, it means the whole collection will go, because once we can't bring you the lace element anymore, we won't be able to bring you that whole collection. So the circle one in the lace collection is this one here. I love how this background has been created there as well. 60% of this one has gone. Details are there on your screen. The next one I'm going to share with you is the oval, which is this one just here. Again, really gorgeous. 2/3 of the oval one has gone. You've got the rectangle, which is this one just here. Half of this one has gone. You also have it in the square as well, which I don't have a sample for. Half the stock of that one has sold out and gone as well. You could get those four today for £34 or $44. Of course, you're going to be able to use your extra discount and your Club Inspire discount. I mean, that's the thing here at Crafters TV. You know, if you had a coupon for something, you went into the supermarket, Sara, and when you got there, there was already a discount off of it, and you went to the till, they'd put it through and they'd be like, beep, oh no, something not right. Oh, beep, oh no, hang on, you can't use two discounts. You cannot double discount. Here at Crafters TV, we're letting you triple discount today. You've got a saving on the collection.
That thing I hate is not eligible or exclude
brand new customers only.
Yes. Why can we not all take advantage of it? We don't do that.
Absolutely, you can here.
All of you. Right, are you ready? So, all I've done is I've started with the biggest one, Joe, and I've used the outer and the nesting die. Then I've used the next size down the outer and the nesting die. Then I've used the next size down the outer and the nesting die. I'm going to put all of those through the Gemini all at once, and then I'm going to show you how we kind of decorate that card coming together. Right, so here we go. We've got our main card. I've got a little piece for the front panel here, and I've got that piece for the inside as well, and I daren't start sticking them because they're going to come dropping out with Gemini any second now. So 18 seconds isn't quite long enough to get some crafting done, is it not? Right, so this, and any papers would be perfect, you know. I'm going to put plenty of stick on this because I'm just, you know, anchoring that, you know, this might be demo of the show, so, you know, need the card to turn out really well. Yeah, so then it can stay on the shelf and look really pretty. So I have had a couple
big competition this week, you know.
I've seen it's a really big week. This
scrapbooks, balloon animals. I mean,
all sorts going on there, Joe. Absolutely all sorts. So right, let's have a little look here. Right. So if I take this first one, right. If I took this one here, and then we lift that out, that is going to give us again. You've got that lovely stitched edge. But I'm going to use the straight tape pen here, Joe. So when I used the the lace one that had holes in the middle, then I used the dotty tape pen, right? Whereas when I use the straight tape pen, because there's no holes in the middle, that's absolutely fine. So that I'm going to get this laid. No, must be that way around. Yes, it is. Right. So I'll lie that straight over the top, and then look. You've got the aperture. But then look how great it looks just bringing everything kind of in together like that. You know, it just really draws your eye into the centre, doesn't it?
I really love the waist from the scallop one as well. It's like a, you know,
nice,
like when you're watching like Batman and Robin, it's like kapow, and they have those speech bubbles. That's what it reminds me of.
And you know, I would keep all these waists because you're going to use them all. So let's have a little look. Then you've got that waist. That's good. They would be brilliant in your scrapbooks as well. Let's have a little look. So I'm going to lay this onto the front of just a little piece of white cardstock. Now, do you see I get my tape all over my glass mat? This is why your glass mat's so invaluable, folks. So then all I do, what you don't see, is when we go over to Jo and Jo has a little bit chit-chat with you and I get time to tidy up, I just do a nice bit of a tidy and I clean this down with a little bit of my stick and spray. So there's that one. Then I've got another flat piece here and I'm going to bring in my, let's have a look, I'm going to bring in the silver one. And then that lovely silver one is going to go. But then watch what you can do. You see this bit here, Jo, right? A little bit that's left over. I've got where I've done another die and I've got this little bit left over. So I've got that extra bit left over. So what you can do, if I take all of these together like this, right? And we stick that first piece in place here. There we go. Then this, if I put plenty of tape onto this as well, this is going to go, let's have a look at it. Yes, that goes exactly into there like that and makes a really nice topper, doesn't it? Now I've got that stuck to the desk, but you know, I'm going to look all right. Now, all I'm going to do is I've got a couple of nice little toppers. So I've got a nice one going to go right across the middle that says smile. And then let's have a look. I wonder if Craig's left us some foam pads. Oh, look, we've got a right big bit of foam pad here. What's going on with this one? Lovely. So pop a couple of these on the back.
Kathy says, you guys at Crafts Companion make me laugh about the card competition. You are all so competitive.
Us?
Sara is the queen of competitive.
Competitive? I mean, I wouldn't say we weren't that competitive. Would you really have said we're that competitive? It's easy for you to say. Didn't you win card of the week? That week when I made that really awesome card that I was convinced I was going to win with.
Well, I didn't win card of the week. No, I got a special commendation, apparently, because there was, to quote, mutiny on social media. Not my words.
Mutiny. Yes, I did hear it had been a little on the controversial side. Right, are you ready? So, all we're doing is, this card, fold this in. And can you see, it's not quite to the edge, but it doesn't matter. If I'd had a full 12 by 12 sheet, that would have been to the edge. Doesn't affect the operation of the card, right? But then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put tape in here, in this part there, and then I'm going to just line that up over the centre. And can you see, that then gives you that aperture opening. Isn't that really clever? And then actually, I'm sure I've got a little flower. Maybe not. I had a nice little flower to go on the front, but my little flower is on the floor somewhere. But it doesn't matter because you've learned how to do the card, and that's all that really matters. How awesome is that little card? I mean, it's just so clever. But can we just appreciate, Jo? It took seconds. Bear in mind, I've been yabbering away and chit-chatting, but all of these ones that I've done only took a few seconds because the nesting dies are so clever and it's so different having it. So if you want apertures like this, where you've got all of that lovely aperture, but then you've got the the scalloped edge on there with the stitching round the outside. It's the first time I've known nesting dies being designed to be inverted. So, yep, there we go. Right, I will add this to my little collection. We've done all right, we're only halfway through the show, and that's 2 cards and a box that I've done halfway through the show.
Absolutely.
Well.
Now, you might want to hold on to the counter. Either hold on to the counter a bit or close your ears, Sara, because you're not going to believe that the big collection, right, getting absolutely all of it, over half has gone. I thought the start of the show was busier. You know, I thought I was going to have a nosebleed at the start of the show. It was that busy, but it has actually got busier and busier and busier as the show has gone on. So it's really, really busy. Best way to get the best value is to go for the whole collection. I'm going to run you back through the scallops though, because the scallops actually are now your favourite. These have actually taken the lead ahead of the lace style. sale at the moment. So let me run you back through the options that you're getting in here. Now remember, I'm going to take you through the scallop ones at the moment. When you're going for the big collection, you're getting it in the zigzag and the lace as well. So you can see here the gorgeous square. Use all of them. You know, craft big or go home. Maybe you want to be maximalist, then you can absolutely get loads of them on here.
I love that. I've never heard that before.
Have you never heard that?
Never heard that before. Love it.
Big Boss Laura said that. That's where I heard it and I noted it down. She uses all the big fancy words, you see. So you've got that one there for all your... And then this one here is your rectangular. How much of this one's gone? 60... Oh, hang on. I'm not doing my job here, am I? You guys are just... It's just too busy. I can't keep up. 60% of the square has sold out and gone. Get that one if you want to get your hands on it. This one just here, the rectangle, 2/3 of the rectangle has sold out and gone. This is really clever as well. I actually thought that was a topper when I looked at it, but look, when you open it up, it's like the... It's an... I don't know what it is. An overlaid aperture. Let's call it that. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened.
Fancy coming up with all these names.
I think I've swallowed the thesaurus or something this morning. You've also then got the oval in here as well. Half the stock of the oval has sold out and gone. And the round one as well. Oh dear. I think this might be the first one to go. 3/4 of this is sold out. Why do you think this circle, across all of them particularly busy, Sara? The scallop one though, scallop circle is the busiest option at the moment. What is it about these circle ones?
Maybe everybody loved that box that I did. I know I did it with the lace, but it's exactly the same because the circle, I think it's just quite nice to have the circle as a little bit of a point of difference. And whereas I've done it with the lace, you could just as easily do that with the scallop. So yes, I definitely think the circles are the way forward, folks. They're beautiful. Well, who am I kidding, right? Yes, you can go for them individually on their own. Brilliant multi-buy that we've got on. But actually, why not, while we've got that fantastic deal on, just get the whole lot, because you'll not be... That's the massivest saving anyway. And then you've got the extra discount that you've got. You have to tell everybody about that again, Joe, because I know we've had a few hundred people just kind of started with, just joined us in the last week. And I just like Joe trying to remember to say what you call it. What do you call it, Joe?
I just said...
What do you call it?
I just said... Buy it, save it, craft it. It's not, it's buy it. It is spend it, save it, craft it. I think we just need to call these in future, spend more, save more.
Yeah,
just be,
yep.
Spend it, save it, craft it. Right, if you spend 25 pounds or dollars, you save an extra 5. Spend 50, save 10. Spend 75, save 15. Spend it, save it, craft it. There we are. We finally got there in the end. Kelly wants to know if Ben's scrapbook made it onto the shelf. It did. It is up there, and it could win card of the show. Who knows? Maybe Ben will be on the leaderboard.
Couldn't win card of the show because it's not in this show. Could win
card of the week. Sorry, that's it. Yes. Well, it couldn't really. He'd have to get a special commendation, obviously.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Kathy says, you guys at Crafts Companion, you make me laugh. So competitive. Ange says, thanks for all the discount and the loyalty rewards. Absolutely love them. And lots of people just very excited to get their hands on these. Sara, what is next? What awesome card concept are we going to be concentrating on next?
Well, you're going to have to give us a couple of minutes, and I'm going to get out. What do you want to see?
Oh, what's the options?
Do you want to do a K card or a twisted easel?
Twisted easel for me.
Twisted easel, right, I'll get the twisted easel out, Joe.
Love a twisted easel. We've had some pictures coming in as well. Remember, if you've already got your hands on these, I know, well, you'd have to been very, very quick getting your hands on them. Then, if you've got them already, send me your pictures. PPE Pam, right, she went to the range this morning, Sara.
Yeah.
The Violet Studios wasn't even on the floor in the range.
No
she got the
way.
manager. She demanded the manager went back into the warehouse, got the product out for her. She then was able to buy it all, and she's gone home. She got home during our wake-up call, and she's already made this.
Pam, that is a level of commitment unrivaled. Oh, look at the inside of it. Look at the inside of it. Oh, my life. I hope my kids aren't watching.
I don't know if Pam's...
They'll be like, can you make one of them?
I don't know if Pam's remarried, but she may have changed her name to Pam Theodos. I don't think that is her name. I think it's still our lovely PPE Pam. I've got this concept now of Pam having like some sort of dual identity. Like,
dual identity.
Thank you so much for that, Pam. We absolutely love it. Remember, still so busy on that big collection. Platinum member as well. The platinum discount gets you to £79.92 or £103.60. Remember though, £64.92 with a spend it, save it, craft it discount that you're getting. Was that right, Johnny? Yes. Just took me a whole day. Or you'd be looking at $87 in the US and change. Amazing value. However you're going for it, wherever you are in the club, make sure you're taking advantage of that bigger discount as well. It's absolutely awesome. Lots of you still getting loads of questions, and keep those coming in to me. We've got a whole other hour to inspire you with yet, so make sure you stay tuned, because still so much to learn, isn't there, Sarah?
Yes, come on. Joe wanted to do a twisted easel card. Now, top tip on the twisted easel cards, keep them square. Okay, square twisted easel cards are much easier to do than rectangular ones. So I've got a couple of sheets of cardstock down here, right? And I'm going to just start, and I'll do like a 5-inch one, and then it can be exactly the same for anybody, you know, if you're watching in the UK or the US and you're making it with A4 card or 8.5 by 11, right? So if I get my, I don't know where my little score into, there it is, it's gone here. Right, here we go, just. So what I'm doing is I'm going to score 5 inches, right? And then I'm just going to fold that over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my paper trimmer and I'm going to trim that to 5 inches square, and then I'm going to do another piece of card at 5 inches as well. So that trims down there. Let's have a little look. I got that straight. So 5 inches square, and then a secondary piece of card also needs to be the same size. That's how the kind of twisted easel thing all works, right? Here we go, 5 inches square. So on this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this one here in, right? Now, on all of our boards, can you see, we always seem to draw a line down some of them, Joe. What I would say is pick a line where you've drawn the line down so that you can see at the top and bottom, because you need to be able to put a score line diagonally down the exact centre, all right? And then again, because I'm using the Centura Pearl, I've just scored on the Centura Pearl side. That gives me perfect twisted card. And then this here just affixes to the front panel here. So use your straight tape pen, Joe, because you want a really good all over stick. And this second piece goes onto the front like that. And that is your twisted easel kind of ready to go, right? So what I've got is, I've just got some of this nice fancy paper, and I'm going to do a little bit of matting and layering on the inside of my twisted easel, and then we're going to get the nesting dies out, and we're going to do a fancy front for my twisted easel here. So that'll just go nice and flat down the edge here. And then I'm going to get those. So I'm going to go with the square ones. And I think I'll use, because you're liking the inverted stitched ones, aren't you? The inverted stitched scallop. So I've got the square inverted stitched scallop. I figure I better demo these, because if these are going to be the first ones to sell out, the scallop ones now, at least we've kind of focused on them, right? So let's have a little look. I've got some craft card. I've got some black card. So I can do different kind of layers with the black card, the craft card. I've got a little bit of that fancy paper as well. We can do a little bit more of a cut. And I'm just going to lay these all out, Joe. Now, I never quite like to do it like this in the show because it's hard for you to see what I'm doing. However, it's much easier, right? So you know how normally I take my cardstock and then I would take whatever it is I want to cut out. So say I wanted to cut this one out here onto it, right? And I would lie that over there so that you can see it. However, it's actually a lot easier if you do it the way it says in the book. Put that there and put your card over it. The only reason I don't do it like this, Joyce, because then if you tuned in partway through the demo, you wouldn't be able to see that we had a little piece of, we had a little die underneath. You wouldn't know what we were doing. But you guys are not tuning in now, you're all just tuned in. So I'm going to use this and you can just watch what I'm doing, Joe. I'm laying the dies down and then I'm laying the cardstock over top.
Monica wants to know, the large scoreboard, what's it called and is it in stock? Great question,
so
Monica, we'll find out for you.
That is the big score. Now, is Monica in the UK or the US?
Oh, Monica. I'm going to take a punt and say Monica's in the US.
Right,
But I'm not sure. Let me know, Monica.
Yes, so I know with the US big scores, we have to ship them from our US warehouse. So it might be that if they're showing out of stock on the US website, you're just going to have to wait till we get some back in stock in our US warehouse. That makes sense.
Okey-doke.
Yeah.
It's not on the US page at the moment, so I think that would indicate we don't have any in the US. We will have them though. Remember what you can always do, if anything is ever out of stock, there's always a little box there for you to pop your email in. Pop it in and we'll let you know the moment it comes back in stock. So you won't have to keep constantly coming back and checking. We'll let you know when that happens, which is an awesome service. Loads of you still chatting away as well. Lots of questions actually about that big scoreboard. Laura Simmons, she says, oh, I want a badge. Well, the only way to get one is to keep commenting and hope you win that awesome collection of goodies. Because they are money, can't buy prizes in there. Isn't that right, Sarah? They
are indeed. We knew we had to do something pretty special for National Craft Month. And this was our way of celebrating in style. So I'm glad that you guys are approving. It's also nice just to see so many comments. And do you know what it is? So Joe and I, so we did this back in August, didn't we? We gave away prizes, Joe, for people who commented.
We did indeed.
And we found that we had loads and loads of brand new people who had always been far too frightened to talk to us. Because let's face it, Joe is super scary.
So scary.
I mean, I would be totes frightened to talk to him as well. And we found that loads of brand new people started chatting with us during that event. So we thought, right, we'll do it again and we'll do it for National Craft Month. So here we are, doing it for National Craft Month. So if you are a regular commenter, absolutely brilliant. You'll just be in with a chance of winning a prize. If you're new, come and make the most of it. And you'll realise, you know, once you start chatting to us, other people will start chatting to you as well. And it's a brilliant way to make friends. So let's have a little look, Joe. I'm just getting this lined up around the outside, right? This is where they really come into their own, these nesting dies. But then look what I thought we could do is, I thought, right, I've cut this one out once in the craft card. I'd actually cut it out a different time in the black card. And look, the two of them will just piece together beautifully.
Oh, I love that.
And I really like it when that happens. And what you can do is, if you want them kind of pieced together and staying together,
you could almost make it into a stamp. We could take a funny picture of me pretending to be the Queen, you know, side on, and we could pop it in there, make our own little Crafters Companion stamps.
And we'd look really good, wouldn't we? Right, let's have a little look. I'm going to take this, I'm going to use this lovely big super-sized foam pad that probably Craig's left, I'm just going to guess for some reason. It's just a whole piece of foam tape. The only problem is it's hard to get the backs off sometime, right? So that's going to go into the middle of that one. And then, oh, let's have a little look. I had my nice little black one next. So I've got the black one. And then I've got the inside of the, what did you call it? This kind of fancy piece one there.
Oh, nice.
So I'll piece those two together and then stick these two together as well.
That's absolutely fabulous. A lot of questions are asking about what paper pad that is you're using, Sarah. Do you know?
Oh, crikey. Did I make a note? Did I make a note when I did this? Yes, 12 by 12 traditional florals.
Traditional florals. Boom.
Awesome. Yeah, honestly, they just all merge into one for me. So, yes, I can never quite remember. So, hence I always have to keep a bit of a note as we're going.
Brilliant.
Right.
Very, very busy. I'll remind you again of that full collection in just a moment. But you're absolutely loving it. These launches just seem to get busier and busier and busier, Sarah.
They do, well, because you see more, especially now we're a little bit later in the day, because we did the cha-cha slide till later on in the day, didn't we, Joe?
The craft slide.
The Crafters TV slide. Oh, look, I've used my last bit of foam pad. Now I need to put, now look at this. That is the bit that came out, and I'm going to now do that in a black frame. And that's going to be my little stopper as well. And I'll get some more foam pads out, Joe, and I'll make... Oh, I've got a couple of little tiny ones here. That'll do. They're not tiny, they're nice big ones again. Yes, foam pad city here. I thought how Craig had gone for a day off and taken all his foam pads with him. But we're all right. So you must have a raised foam pad, because with this one, and I'll probably... Yeah, if you watch it from the top, look, you twist it, and then you twist it, and what you want to be able to do is pop that down, and then that is going to just lift that up. That's going to hold it in place for your twisted easel. So there's that twisted easel there. That's how we did a 5-inch square. Remember, always going to do a square. Just needs like a little butterfly or a nice flower in the middle or something, that doesn't it? Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Lovely little sentiment on the front. So that's a twisted easel. I'll get ready next, Joe, and I'll do, see as I said, we'll do the K card.
Yeah,
we'll do
brilliant.
the K card next.
Really looking forward to that, as I know you guys are as well. I need to let you know, though, that almost 60% of that big collection has sold out and gone. You're getting an awesome price when you consider you are getting 12 nesting die collections. Not only are they nesting dies, they are unlike anything else that you've seen out there. I've certainly never seen anything like this where it's inverted. It means that that edge detail is around the inside, giving you a completely different look and feel. These would be brilliant to play alongside our other standard traditional nesting dies. If you already own that full range, these are going to complement them beautifully. The other great thing as well is if you don't own any nesting dies yet, if these are the first nesting dies that you're ever going to invest in, then absolutely you can. They are a total standalone. They are going to work absolutely beautifully, and the value is awesome. $99.90 or $129.50. That becomes $79.92 or $103.60 for Platinum members. Remember, then an extra £15 or dollars off of that because of our Spend It, Save It, Craft It event.
Yes,
I thought we were never going to get there, Johnny. Thought we were never going to get there. Do take advantage of that. It runs also all the way up until the end of Sunday. So no matter where you are, up until the end of Sunday, on everything you see here on Crafters TV, but also everything you see across our website as well. Spend 25, save 5. Spend 50, save 10. Spend 75, save 15, which is absolutely awesome value for money. Now, something else that's proving very busy as well as this brand new collection is the craft cardstock that we've got on the show as well. You can get any 4 here. We'll get 4 of these for £30 or $42, which is awesome. You'd get that, for £24 as a Platinum member in the UK, which is absolutely fantastic value for money. You've got 50 sheets in each pack there as well. Lots of you still chatting away. Barbara says, with Crafters Companion, I'm always a winner. I like what you did there. She said, but I would still love to win that giveaway. Okay, just thanks for making me aware there, Barbara. Mariah says, if Joe was a card, he'd be a twisted easel. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Sara is obviously a Z-fold. Craig is a shaker card. Mostly foam, though, is what Mariah says. What card style would you be? Let me know in the comments across on Facebook, Crafters TV across there. If you are on YouTube, then search for Crafters Companion. Drop into the comments. One of our social media superstars will fire them my way as well. But lots of you still shopping. It is getting busier and busier. Remember as well, there will be a craft along on this collection with myself and Debbie Fisher, Sunday the 21st of March. So not too long to wait. Definitely time for you to grab these today and then for them to be delivered in time for that craft along. I know that there's certain elements of the collection that is very busy. When it does sell out, which will, I would imagine, happen at some point today or tomorrow, we will bring you a collection back, but we'll probably go from being able to bring you a 12-piece collection, maybe it'll be a 6-piece collection, and then after that it'll be a 4-piece collection. Then we'll see a couple as well. If you want to be able to get hold of the full collection and not wait, no doubt, months before you get another opportunity to do that, then I would say today is the day. Especially take advantage of your Club Inspired discount. Absolutely take advantage of that extra Spend It, Save It, Craft It discount as well. Right, K card time then, Sara.
Come on. So for those of you that don't know what a K card is, okay, this is what we're going to make. So it's like a K, right? I'm feeling in the mood to dance again, Joe. We might have to do the Crafters TV slide a little bit later, right? This is the K card, right? So what it does is, it's like a pop-out card. So you make it like a pop-out. However, we then protrude the front bit through the front of the card, right? Really awesome, great. So I'm going to do I'm going to use one of the squares, and again you can do the K cards with an oval, with a rectangle. If you're doing it for the first time, start with the square, it's a little bit easier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it 5.5 inches, just because I can then make it out of A4 card and cut it down to 11 inches. So if you're using 8.5 by 11, you could make this same size card. I'm always trying to think, you guys, so I can make it a little bit easier for you, right? So I'm going to trim this to 11. There we go. So I'm going to trim it to 11, and I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go 5.5. So it's going to be 5.5 inches square because it is 5.5 by 11, and then we're going to fold it into a square card. That makes sense? So what you do, Joe, is the first one, right? I'm going to bring in this, I'm going to use it on the big score again. The first one we're going to fold in half. So it's 11, come to 5.5 inches, and we've got a 5.5 inch square card blank, right? Then your next one, you're going to go halfway, so 5.5. But then you're also going to go at the quarter way. So half of 5.5 is 2 3/4. And instead of doing 5.5 plus 2 3/4, I'll just spin it round and do 2 3/4 on the other side. Yep. So now we've got that, the 4 equal panels, right? So the 4 equal panels, what you're going to do is, you're going to put these in here like this. Notice I'm folding and burnishing those crease lines really, really well. And they're going to fold and burnish this way like this. Now, to put the whole thing together, you just want tape right around this side, Joe, and also right around this side, okay?
Awesome,
and then you're going to connect these together. It's always easy when you know how, isn't it, right? So I'm going to stick that piece down there, and I'm going to come and stick this piece down here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work out how to put the K through the middle, right? So I'm going to use the square, and let's just draw around the larger outer frames, much easier, right? So I think I'm going to go with that in there, right? So I'm going to bring this in, and just with a pencil, that looks like halfway there, I'm going to draw around this like that. Oh, no, you're going to do it a little bit neater than I am, right? So you're going to draw around the outside like that, and then just use. Look, I'm getting a ruler out to go with my craft knives.
Wow, I've never seen this.
Yeah. Right, so I'm trying to be careful, but then I'm trying to also go at the speed of light like I usually do. So we'll get the idea, right? So notice I drew slightly inside the die, as opposed to, because I knew then I could cut outside the die. So I've just cut through there. Have I managed to get through both layers? Not quite. Just give it a little bit more of a go over. So you've cut that through. Oh, here we go. And then we're going to protrude that through the front. So just make sure you've got it all the way through. Yep, got them 2 sides all the way through. And then this one here. Probably need a new, sharper point in the craft knife here, because we are obviously cutting through 2 layers. There we go. So once you've got that, almost through, let's have a little look. Right.
A lot of people letting me know what kind of card they would be in the comments, so I'll go through some in a few minutes. I've got some very, very funny answers. My favourite one so far is Anne Kalinowskis. So she'd be a half-finished card, eye roll emoji.
I think we all know, we've all got plenty of those at home as well. Right, let's have a little look. So I've cut all the way around there, Joe. And then that, you just push it through and fold it backwards like this. Can you see? So you just fold that back on itself and give that a nice crease. Now, what I always find is, it doesn't always look the prettiest at this stage, right? But it doesn't matter, because we're going to stick, obviously, a topper over that centrepiece. So can you see it? If you look from the top, you can see it's coming through the front now. So that's how you get that K shape. That's what it's called, a K card.
That's so much easier than I thought it was to create that.
Isn't it? Well, there is a more complex way to do it, right? Where you don't do all this folding. I've kind of shown you the Sara cheat way. And the Sara cheat way just means that you get that fold line in the middle, but it doesn't matter, because we're going to stick we're going to do some nesting dies now and stick it over the front.
Perfect.
So nobody's ever going to know that there's a crease line. So all I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to get, let's have a little look. I'm going to get some cardstock, and I'm going to go, I'm going to get some black. I've got some blue, got some more black and some white, and I'm going to use my nesting dies to cut some of these out, Joe.
Awesome. Right, card stars. What would people be? Loads coming in. Colleen, our social media superstar, she's a twist and pop as far as she's concerned. Sounds fabulous. Jean is a creator card with lots of embellishments, is what she would be.
Nice.
Teresa, she'd be a creator card made from Century Pearl. Very classy. Hadassah says, if I was a card, I would obviously be the new Interlocking aperture card.
Oh.
Wow, check you out, Hadassah.
Hashtag fancy.
So fancy. Peg says I'd be the pop-out boxes that go flying all over the room, touching all 4 walls at the same time. Mariah says, whoever they said, they'd be be an unfinished card wins. Robin would be grungy and sparkly. Maureen would be a peekaboo. Aisha says, no idea. Trying to figure out my craft personality still. And Adam Rose, 001. Yes, I'd be a work in progress, just like everything else. I love hearing that.
Love them, absolutely love them. Right, let's have a little look. I've got all my Gemini plates ready to send through, do a little bit of matting and layering. And literally, Joe, all I need to do is mat and layer on the front of that K card. And because I did it in pencil, I'm just going to rub some of these little bits out while we're coming through. Look at that. You'd think I'd done this before, wouldn't you? And I'm trying to do a one-handed rub and a Gemini catch at the same time. Oh, I tell you what, you can tell I'm a woman. Tell I'm a woman, multitasking, Joy. It's best not to comment there.
I'm not commenting, I'm not saying anything.
Best not to comment at that one. Right, here we go. So I'm actually going to use this, because I quite like that now I've cleaned up my pencil marks on there. I'm going to use this one on the front and use like the white around the outside, so I didn't really need the stitched one. So I'm going to go straight on with that, and also put plenty of tape on these forks so that you get loads of strength coming all the way down, because what we need to do is we need to make up for the fact that we put that fold line in going the other way. So you need to train your card. There we go, it's pretty much trained now. So you need to train your card to fold through the front. Oh, I've never made a K card live on air before, Joe. I've made them on DVDs. I've done plenty of DVDs with like K cards on before. But it's nice. I think this is definitely the first time I've ever made one live on Crafters TV. There we go. So, right, this is going to come, next layer is going into there like this. Perfect. And then the white one will come off next, and the white one will go in there. And of course, if you wanted to do that, how we've been piecing two of them together, you could be doing that sort of thing on there. It's going to go into there. And then I've just got a nice little topper that will go on the inside. I've just got to a special friend. So where's my foam pads gone? I'll revert to the foam pad drawer, Joe.
There's a foam pad drawer, is there?
Oh, there's a foam pad drawer.
Wow, a whole drawer of foam pads.
Joe, we want for nothing over here now. We want for nothing over this side of the world.
It's like the crafty equivalent of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory over there, isn't it?
Not like what's in your drawers and your cupboards over there. Go and show everyone what's in your cupboards. Go on, let Joe see.
I'm not allowed to show you inside my drawers anymore because I get told off apparently.
Yeah, they're not real cupboards. No.
I took this one off before. No. Oh, they're all...
I said don't do that. It's because we didn't have enough space. We didn't have enough space to put proper cupboards in. Joe, you've just broken that fourth wall. You've just shattered the illusion.
That fourth wall was demolished months ago, it's fair to say.
Oh, brilliant. Right, so all I've done is cut a couple of little strips of some nice patterned papers now, just to go behind here. So we're going to have that nice blue one there.
Love that.
Isn't it nice? It's again, it's the same watercolour. Oh, I meant to stick this on there before I stuck this on. Never mind. Never mind, we don't need another piece on there, seeing as I've done all the sticking. We'll just have a piece on here. We'll go slightly different to my other one that I'd already made. Right, so that can go there, and then we'll put this one down here with it. Oh, I quite like that there, like that.
Ooh, will it be demo of the show, this one?
Oh, well, do you know, are we having the vote next on this?
I don't know, I think you could...
Because I've got another one as well.
You always tell me off if I try and get you to do the vote too soon, because you say, well, it could be the best one, could be the last one.
Don't like it. Right, here we go. And then let's have a little look. I've got a nice little, let's have a look. I've stamped a happy birthday to you. And I've got like a, thought we could do that on here. Yeah. So I'm just going to put some little foam pads on there. Happy birthday to you on there. And actually, I don't quite like that white on blue. I think it needs to go white onto white. So let's just use all the scraps that we've got. Let's use that one onto this scrap here. Yep. And then that can go straight onto the back of this one here. So we've got a happy birthday to you down there. And then we can just have a nice little flower coming up the front there like that, Joe, and it just finishes off nicely.
Mariah says, talking about me removing the cupboard, see, told you, twisted easel.
Twisted. You are so right, Mariah. You really are. Right, K card. Boom! First time we've done one on Crafters TV, and I think they look brilliant. And aren't they a lot simpler than what you thought they were going to be?
Yes, so much more simple than I had presumed. Right, I know Sarah's still got more she wants to share with us. What I need to do, though, is take you back through the whole collection, because 2/3 of the whole collection has now sold out and gone. Remember, each style I show you, you're going to receive it in the circle, the square, the rectangle, and the oval as well. You get all of the styles, which is awesome. So this is your zigzag here, as you can see. Brilliant there in the circle. You're also going to receive it in the square as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So you've got that one just there. You've then got also this one just here. Now this is your rectangle. I love the multiple uses of these in the differing styles. Think about using the positive and the negative. That's exactly what's been done here. So you see how this is the inverted die, then this bit here, the two toppers, the two parts in the middle, they are the waist of the two smaller sizes. So you can really put these together and play around with and get very experimental in the way in which you put them together. They are your zigzags. I also want to share with you the scallops. The scallops are off the chart busy at the moment. So we've got the scallop in the square here. Think about using this as the main concept of your card. Think about using this to add elements. This has obviously been done here with the Sara Signature Rose Gold collection. 2/3 of the square gone in the scallop. We also have the rectangle in the scallop for you as well. 3/4 of the rectangle in the scallop, totally sold out and gone. We've got the oval in the scallop as well. This is also 2/3 gone. Really brilliant for tags and smaller concept card bases. And then we've also got the circle in the oval as well. Now, I think I'm right in saying that the circle scallop is going to be the first one to go. And the thing is, when the circle scallop goes, it means the rest of the collection will go. That big collection will be no more. You will no longer be able to get your hands on every single element of it. We will restock. Who knows how long it will take us to restock, but we will eventually. But if you don't want to wait months, so you want to be able to have a full collection, I would say now is definitely the day. What I will also say is as well, a lot of you that got these over on HSN wouldn't have had the opportunity, all of you in fact that got them on HSN, won't have had the opportunity to get hold of the lace style. It's available in the rectangle. If you want to get the lace in the rectangle, it's available right now. If you are picking and choosing as well, remember, 2 for £17 or $22, half the stock of the rectangle has gone. I've also got the oval here for you as well. Really love that. Now, need to have serious words about this one as well. 80% of this one has gone too, so you're going to need to be quick for it. I've got the circle in the lace here for you as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. 2/3 has gone. There's one more that I don't have a sample of, which is the square in the lace, which is 60% gone. I know that a lot of you have got very full baskets online. What we're going to do is give you just a moment to get yourself checked out. Let's share with you how you can watch and shop at the same time over on our website.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Absolutely, we do. Every single day we are here with you, so make sure you join us. We're kicking off the weekend in style today as well, because it's a brilliant weekend coming up. I'm with Debbie all day on Saturday. I'll be here with the lovely Jan on Sunday as well, so make sure you join us all weekend. Johnny will be here, Charlotte will be here. I mean, where else would you want to be? Plot twist, nowhere. That's the answer. I need to let you know now as well, that big collection, 70% of the stock has gone. I think if it doesn't sell out before the end of the show, it will sell out just after the end of the show. There are loads of you, copious amounts of you with this sat in your baskets at the moment. I don't think we'll be that far away from a situation where we've got as many of you trying to get it as we actually have stock available. If you want to ensure you're getting your hands on that full collection, now would be the time to get it in your basket and get yourself checked out. You can do that by heading over to the website craftscompanion.co.uk.au. Make sure you've got the whole collection ready for that craft along on the 21st of March. Right, what do you reckon then, Sarah? One more demonstration and then the vote for the card of the show?
One more demo, vote for the card of the show, then I'll squeeze in a concept demo. So just
Fabulous.
like a black and white one where I can show you how to do it. And I'm going to show you the black and white concept suite again before the end of the show. Now, this is my favourite, right? It's all right to have a favourite out of the 12 sets. And I love the oval in the inverted lace. So I love that, and because I like to do a lot of the, like a 5x7 card, and I like to do, like we did here, you could do this one with that inverted oval, but then also I love to do like these style of cards. So if you want to do one with an aperture, it's brilliant. And then also this would work really, really well with the oval as well, if you wanted to put the oval in that sort of card too. So if you're only going to go for one or two, definitely make sure you get an oval out of them. And I love the lace with the open pieces, right? So I'm going to use the oval lace. And what I've done is, just for speed with this one, I've made myself an easel card. So we all know how to do it. We did the twisted easel earlier. So I've done an easel card. And what size did I do this one to now? Yeah, 4x6. So a 4x6 card, folded in half at the front, and then you add that bit over there, right? So there we go. Easel card ready to go. So little bit of matting and layering on the front. So I've got just some nice cardstock here. I'm going to put a little bit of flat black onto the front. I've gone with some quite masculine colours for this one, Joe. These dies actually are really, really good if you are wanting to do like masculine cards, really, because they're so, you know, they can be used for anything. So I'm going to do that one, and then I'm going to use this one here as well. And we're just going to add this one onto the base there, and you can see all of that layer.
Oh, I love that paper.
It's nice, isn't it?
So nice.
You're going to ask me where this has come from. I can't even remember. That one just came straight out of the stash. You weren't going to ask me. That's a good job. Someone was going to ask me, do you know it might be from that same pad again? I think it might. I think I just got the one pad out. Yeah. I think I just got the one pad out. Oh, I don't remember. Right. So that's going to go on there. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use some of my little mini foam pads, seeing as that's all I got out at the time. And then a couple of these little foam pads on, peel the backs off, and that's going to form my stopper. So we'll be kind of ready to go with this. So there's the stopper part of the easel. So now we're ready to go with the decoration. Right, so there's the easel card all ready. So with these dies, let's have a little look. I'm just going to cut a few different sizes actually, Joe, and I'm just going to start and nest them together in my own little way. So I think I'm going to start with the biggest one, with this like this, and put these two together. And then I'll come down the next size, and we'll do the next one here as well, and start and layer all of those up. Do you know what actually you could do if you wanted? Oh, let's do it. Let's interchange this. I don't think I tidied up from where was the ovals? Have I had the ovals in these? That's the ovals in this. Yes, let's interchange it with these because I want you to see how they all work together. Right? So that is my oval. Ooh. I want you to see how you could use that one there, and then you could jump down and do this one here. Nice. Just to show everybody how they do all play nicely together.
Love that. Kaz is feeling very inspired. She said, thank you, Sarah. My weekend plans are now to make some different styles of card. Diane saying how much she is loving this card as well. Very, very busy to move towards the end of the show. Remember, there's loads coming up. We've got a fabulous craft along coming up tomorrow, you know, Sarah, with myself and Debbie Fisher. You're going to want to make sure that you are here tomorrow? For that one. It is going to be, I'm just going to double check it, it is the Big Scene Creator Card Dies. Oh, it's changed.
No, that was last week.
Oh, was it?
Was that not you last week?
No, it says here.
Debbie won card of the show last week with the Big Scene. Honestly, get the card down and show everybody the card that she
did.
Made. Were you there?
Why? It still says in mine. Still says in my calendar, create a card. I don't know how I managed to do that. You're right, Sarah. I'm losing my mind. I did the show, yeah. I mean, one week to the next. So a lot happens in a week, Sarah. A lot happens in a week. So tomorrow.
Just to say, folks, if you were not watching the show, that was a live craft along last Saturday. I saw tons and tons of cards on Facebook and Instagram where people had crafted along live and done an amazing job. I'll have to see if we can try and find some of them and share them on the show tomorrow. Just shows you people are absolutely loving our craft, like loving the craft alongs.
It is a lace edgeables and floral decoupage craft along tomorrow here on Crafters TV. I am absolutely sure of it. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. You can go and have a look now exactly what you need in order to craft along with the lovely Debbie. So go and check that out. Or you could do creator card dies if you wanted to. You could just go back and watch that one whilst we do that one.
It's a good idea.
There you are,
That's
see?
what I love about these. They're all on YouTube. You can come back and re-watch them. I've seen they're on YouTube. They're on YouTube and they're on our website. Do you know, I would like to know, when they're watching them back, do you go and watch them back on YouTube or do you watch them on the website? I'll be really honest, when I watch them back, I watch them on YouTube because I put them on the big telly.
And they're all
I'm
there
a
in
big
their
telly girl.
They're all there in their playlists as well, aren't they, on YouTube, which makes them quite handy. So you go and watch all the craft alongs, or you can go and watch all the masterclasses, which is fantastic.
Let's have a look.
I've just worked out how to get YouTube on the big telly this week.
Have you?
Yeah.
You got to get down with
by
the kids,
accident.
Joe.
I was watching something on the TV and trying to watch a YouTube video on my phone, and I pressed the button and then boom, it was there on the TV. But now I've worked out how to do it.
Awesome. I love it. Is that where you throw it from the TV to the...
Yeah, but I didn't realise that you'd take your phone, if you've got like a fairly new TV, it just automatically speaks to it. You didn't need to have like some fancy piece of technology. You just press the button at the top and then you just select the name of your TV and boom, it's there.
It's there.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, modern technology, Joe, honestly, it's an absolute wonder. What you can't do with modern technology these days isn't worth doing, eh? Right, let's have a little look. I'm going to put this piece of pink card behind there, quite like that. And then I'm going to stick this onto the back of my card. So just try to get all these bits and pieces going, Joe. So this is going to form a nice kind of like topper on the base of the card. Oh, and then I know what I could do. Oh, I'm having another idea. Oh, this is why these nesting dies are so useful, folks, right? See, look at that. Looks okay, right? However, if I got a little piece of white card here, yes, right. However, if I take this and now, oh, this is why you need all of them. Right, now we get this one. So this is the inverted stitched lace, right? So we take this and I'm just going to cut just this edge piece.
Right.
In fact, look, I'll need this edge piece and I'll cut this edge with it as well, so that it'll cut it out for me as well. So I'm going to use the two together. All right, a little bit of tape on there. You're going to love this, similar to what I did on the box. So for those of you that have been watching all show, this is a technique that we did on the side of the box, and I love these little techniques, right? So that goes on there. Rest of my plate on. And we're going to go through. I've cut to the junior plate so I can save myself all of 8 seconds. I've got glue all over, but it's all right. I'm going to have dies all over. I've tried to keep them organised so that they're ready for Debbie for the next show. And clearly I haven't been organised, have I not? And I've got them all over. But right, hang on, I'm on the floor. We're going down. Don't worry, folks. I'll be back in a second.
She's in the craft vault. Oh, she's back.
I'm coming back, yeah.
Any deals down there?
There was a few bits of, well, actually there was more than a few because I keep just doing that. So this, I've probably got on me in me tights all sorts of stuff going on, right? So all sorts of stuff stuck to me tights, right? Here we go. So look at that. I'm just going to add that. Yes, you see. How good does that look along the top and the bottom of there? Brilliant. Right, quite happy with myself for that one, Joe.
Fantastic.
Just leave me in my own little world to crack on.
No worries. Cynthia's saying she has ordered the dies, the glues and the papers, which she is very, very busy there. I was just distracted there because Johnny's just like, oh no, the scallop circles. It's approaching limited stock. When it sells out, you know what that means, don't you, Sara?
That doesn't mean the whole bundle will sell out, will it?
The whole thing will go.
Oh,
How many we got left of this, Johnny? Less than 100 of these to go around. And considering how many people are watching at the moment, Johnny, thousands no doubt, people have viewed this stream since we aired it. and also you think thousands of people will be viewing it afterwards as well, it will go. And when it goes, the whole collection will go. You'll still be able to come back and get the individuals, and you'll be able to take advantage of the 2 for £17 or $22, but what you won't be able to get is that full collection. There are lots of you with this in your basket as well. That 92 that we've got now available does not take into account everyone with it sat in their basket. If everyone that sits in their with it sat in their basket checks out, we'll be very close to a sellout situation. So I think if you have got this particular die in your basket, or you've got the whole collection in your basket, now really is making your mind up time as to whether you are going to grab it. What I'd hate for you to do is decide you want it and then not be able to get it. So if you want it, get it checked out. If you're not sure, then take it out of your basket, because there's a whole host of people lining up behind you, ready to get themselves checked out. I knew we were going to be busy, Sarah. I didn't sort of think we'd be facing a sellout situation in our first launch show.
I'm feeling a little bit sad, because I'm just a bit gutted for the people who were maybe at work and missed this, and they come back and watch the shows afterwards, and yeah, I am a little bit sad actually. But like you said, we'll just have to make a new bundle, and it won't have 2 or 3 of the die sets in, the ones that have been popular. But
absolutely,
I like to have a whole collection. If I'm doing something, I like to have a whole collection, because look at that. You know, I started and I had the outer one, and then I changed my mind and decided I was going to do that middle bit, and then I decided I was going to use the straight one to give me the edges, and everything matches in together, and you know, it just shows you where you could be taking these. And that fabulous card folds flat to go in an envelope. You're going to stand up and make a wonderful easel card there. Now, absolutely, and it is only £4.43, so I reckon we'll just squidgy all my mess out the way, right? I reckon I'm going to show you all my cards we can vote, and I might squeeze an extra demo in, okay? So,
fabulous. Right
up top, we did rectangle aperture card. That was just me showing you how it all works. I'm not sure that's going to win, but you know. Then we got a bit fancy schmancy, and we did a lovely box. The box was lovely, wasn't it? That's why you were all buying the circle. So that's the box, right? Then we did Joe's diorama aperture. Is that what we called it? Have I got that right?
Interlocking aperture.
Interlocking aperture, sorry. So we did the interlocking aperture card, which I think is really nice and really clever. We did the tweezle, or I'll just call this the Joe card, the twisted easel. So Joe twisted easel card there. So we've got the twisted easel. And then, don't forget, we did the K card. So you've got the K card as well. And we've got the K card you could be voting for. And then we've also now got the easel card with the butterfly on. We've got the eagle card. So loads and loads of options. We've done a lot of cards, and I've still got a concept sweep there. I'm going to have to, I've got mess everywhere. It looks like literally a bomb's gone off on my table. This looks like my craft table at home now. Give me a second. In fact, give me about give me about 3 minutes.
Do you want to
3 minutes and I'll be ready.
Do you want to number them then, or do you want to do or name them?
However you like to rock and roll.
Let's number them. But Johnny will have to keep a note though of which one's which, right?
1. 2 is the box. 3 is the interlocking. Yep. 4 was the twisted easel. 5 was the K card. 6 was the easel card. Boom.
Fabulous.
6 demos, and I've still got another one to go. Right.
Boom. Right, you've got 10 minutes to get voting. Make sure your vote is counted. You've got 10 minutes. Get them in. Our social media superstar, Colleen, will independently adjudicate all of your votes, and we will crown one of Sarah's cards the winner of the show. Who knows? Maybe it will be the creation of the week. I'd love to say card of the week, but I can see scrapbooks, I can see balloon animals, I can see a little bit of everything up there on the shelf at the moment. So get your votes in. Right, I want to recap for you the styles and finishes that you're getting in this awesome collection. It has been such a phenomenal response to these. They are everything that you know and love already about nesting dies, but with that inverted edge, giving them a completely different look and feel. Also, as well, at the same time, you've got the inside, which you can use in the same way as a standard nesting die, which is absolutely awesome. You've got, this is your zigzag edge. You've got a zigzag circle, you've got the zigzag square, this is the zigzag rectangle, And you've then got, as well, the zigzag oval in there too. So they're the zigzags. Let's move on to the lace. Now the lace, a lot of you coming back and buying the lace individually because this was the one option that wasn't available to you over on HSN. So this is now available to you here on Crafters TV. You've got the lace rectangle, which is this one just here. You've also then got the lace oval and the lace oval is also 80% of the stock sold out and gone now, hot on the heels of the scallop circle, and then you've got the lace circle. You've got the lace circle in here as well. Again, really, really gorgeous. There is also a lace square option for you that is very busy too. Now, we're going to move on to the scallop. So in the scallop, you are going to receive this scallop square. I love this. Love how this shows you how you can really incorporate this into other themes as well. So think about if you're making a signature collection card, absolutely incorporate this in. That's been known beautifully there with our Rose Golds collection, but just incorporating that nesting die. You've also got the rectangle in here now as well, and we have got that oval. Johnny, how many do we have left of the round, the scallop round? 44 of these now left to go around. There is not many of this left in stock on its own. What will happen as well is when it does go on its own, it will trigger the whole of the big collection to go out of stock. So make sure if you're going for the big collection, you get it in before that circle scallop sells out. It's going to be touch and go whether it lasts the end of the show, I think, at this rate. It could go now before the end of the hour. I'm just hearing as well from producer Johnny that we are getting at that point where there's as many of you trying to get it now as we have stock available. So it's kind of fastest finger first. Whoever can get their baskets checked out will get the whole collection. How exciting to have all 12 styles coming home, Sara. You think of the amount of different things that you can do with just one style of these dyes, you're getting that times 12. The amount of new ideas and inspiration going for the whole collection will give you, I think, is absolutely off the chart.
That's what we need to do. I'm down here by the...
You're back in the craft vault?
I'm back in the craft vault, getting some cardstock out, ready to squeeze in my last demo.
Fantastic.
I'm about ready. I haven't tidied it up, I've just squidged it all off to the side. So, yeah, we've got 2 hours to get tidied up behind here for the next show.
What's our final style going to be then, Sara?
Right, so I was just going to show you, I was going to give you all the sizes for doing these diorama cards. So I'm not going to have time to do like a fancy decorated one, but I will talk you through all the sizes and we'll do it from scratch, how to do like the actual sizing on that one there. So this isn't one of the ones, it'll fold flat to go in the envelope like that. I do a lot of dioramas whereby it's like a double fold on the sides, whereas this got a flat bit on the side and then a sticky up bit on the front, right? So I thought we'd do that one there. So all you're going to do, 2 pieces of card, and I am going to make my card 5 inches wide, right? So I think I just like 5-inch cards. So actually I can, yeah, let's have a little look. I'll take this to 5 inches. Make sure they're both straight. So 5 inches. And then here's the thing, right? I'm going to cut one of these, Jo, to 9 inches, right? So that one's going to 9 inches. And then I'm going to cut the next one to 7 inches, all right? Following along?
Got ya.
So this one that's 7 inches is going to be the back, all right? I'll just put these on the little pile of extras for die cuts. Right, so...
Colleen says the vote's never been so close. It's a 4-way tie currently between 5, 3, 6 and 2. 5, 3, 6 and 2.
I didn't
You need to get your votes in.
6,
You can change it. You've got 5 more minutes.
So basically just one's not getting a look in.
Yeah, 2 of them aren't getting a looking. So numbers 1 and 4 need some love. All of the other 4 are, it's a 4-way tie on the others.
Ooh, right. Scoring at 1 and 2, turning it right around, scoring at 1 and 2 again, right? It's all the scoring that you need to do, folks. And notice I scored on the pearl side of the cardstock, right? And I always score and then fold away from myself with it, right? So I'm going to fold that and then they will go up that way. So there we go. Now, I'm going to just bring this in, right? Oh, no, hang on. I'm going that way like that, right? So I wanted to do this. There we go. Right. So that's that one there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, let's use the inverted lace one again, right? So I'm going to use the outer one. So all I'm going to do is
less
pop
than
this
20
one
of that circle scallop to go round, Sarah. It's going to go before the end of the show.
Right. Oh, dear.
Big collection, limited stock now. I'm giddy, Sarah.
Oh, no, do you know? Right, okay, guys, you can come back and watch me in a second, right? You can pause, it's like live TV, you can pause it. Don't panic, I'd be gutted if you missed out on getting it because you're watching me, right? So if you're sitting there thinking about it, don't pause me, I'll still be here when you get back, okay? And I'm just showing you a nice basic card anyway. You can go back and watch this whole show later, actually. When you've got this, if you save this one, you can come back and watch it as many times as you want. Oh, that right there is why this die is about to sell out. I mean, why would you ever make a plain aperture jaw when you can make that aperture with that lovely laced edge with the stitched edge around it?
Beautiful.
I mean, just beautiful. And then if you want to go next step again, right, and you take the outer die and the inner die with it, right? So this is if you're now getting fancy. I'm just going to pop all them little bits out. I'm going to put the two dies together. And again, just making sure, so in fact, let's just do it the proper way, right? So what you should do here is you should really put them on your magnetic sheet, because then your magnetic sheet will hold them exactly where you want them in place. Oh, you stuck onto there, yep. Right, they'll hold them where you want them in place, then put that in place, then put this on the top and send that through, which means you'll then have a lovely mat and layer to go on it as well. So this is going to layer on top of there. Now, when you're layering on top, you need your dotty tape pen, right? Because any of these like this, Jo likes these bits here, don't you, Jo? You just like them.
I think the insides are great.
Yeah, just a bit of extra fanciness there, right? This bit here, oh, don't lose all these extra bits of dies. See, what I should have been doing, Jo, is as I was going along, keeping organised and putting them all back. Or get yourself some magnetic storage and put the whole set in the magnetic storage. That would be awesome, right? So, all I'm going to do is go right round the outside with that dotty tape pen so that we don't get tape where we don't want it, right? So, dotty tape pen all the way around, and then you've got no tape shown through, but that comes and just sticks absolutely perfectly over top of there. And the dotty tape pen just gives you that, you just know that you've got that little bit of time to get it right. So now you've got that lovely aperture. That, where's my other piece there? That is going to go straight onto the front of here. Now what I thought I'd do, Jo, is I've just got a couple of the others, so I've just got a couple of the others cut out. So if you just wanted to kind of line it up in the middle, let's just go nice and quick and easy now. I'm eyeballing this, so, because it's just because we're getting towards the end of the show. There's one. And then if you want to put the two together, remember, look what I did. That goes, if you just use the outer one, I can lay that on there. And then if that goes on top of there, and I can then use like a foam pad to lay this up. A couple of little foam pads on the back there. Perfect. And that'll go into the middle. Now, I've just done it in black and white just to give you a bit of an idea there, right? But you're going to obviously be doing this. You're not
6 and 3 are tied. 6 and 3. 1 minute to go. It's a two-way tie between 6 and 3.
Oh, right at the end of the tape pen. Next tape. Oh, we'll have to go dotty. We'll have to go dotty. Right, so that goes onto the edge of this one here, right? And then this goes onto the edge of here. So which two are in
the
there?
interlocking aperture and the easel butterfly. That's awesome, Sarah.
Hey, I thought my K card might have been up there. Clearly not.
I love that because it's like innie partial and outie partial at the same time.
And all in one go.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like I said, these are just a concept. And I said I was going to show you all the concepts, in fact, didn't I? Right? So that is just how you do like a nice simple, if you do it in black and white, right? What about doing those raised up? I mean, look at these. Love them. And again, whether it's the oval or the rectangle and your 5x7 cards, they're perfect. This is exactly the same card that I've just shown you, right? But I did this one in Centura Pearl instead. I actually quite like it with the black on the outside and front, don't you? Now, I know you and our producer Johnny loved this one, didn't you? where you interlock the little circles on the gatefold. I thought that was really clever. You could be doing, oh, cards are falling. Cards are falling, folks. Just look the other way. Nothing to see here. Twisted easel. We did a twisted easel in the show. We did a K card in the show. Oh, I'm so pleased with how much education we've managed to get through this show. These would be brilliant to do, maybe on the craft along or something if you wanted to do the spinny cards. There we go. Now, if you want to do like an aperture one here.
Less than 10 of the big collection left.
Oh, my life. Right, folks, just go and check it out now. Check it out now.
43 people trying to get hold of it.
Oh, it's getting a bit scary. Right, there we go. Next one. I'm gonna have to go and speak there. I don't know what.
Less than 5 left.
Right. Okay. So. Okay. So we're going to sell out right now, and then I don't know what we're going to do. It doesn't matter. You got the show to come watch back. I just hope you guys. I hope you watching are the people that got hold of it. So I tell you what, mine's going to be a great craft along mine, isn't it? Because everybody will have got hold of it. Well, you have, because you've bought all of our stock. Oh, there you go. You've got the shaker cards, perfect. Remember, that even didn't get in demo of the show because I didn't do it in this show. I did it in Wake Up Call. That's it. We've got the extra 2 demos done in Wake Up Call. So you've got them extra 2 bonus ones. Don't know where they've gone. They've gone somewhere. Oh, it was on the front. Here it is. We could have had them vote. We could have been voting on them ones as well. And these ones, I tell you what, it's been a good. So that's what. That's 7, 8, 9 demos we've got done on nesting dies. And honestly, I could keep going over and over and over again. And there's just so many that you could be doing.
I've got to say, Sarah, congratulations if you got hold of that big collection. It has sold out and gone. Technically, it's fully allocated. Now, obviously, everyone that's got it in their baskets is in the checkout process. If at any point someone doesn't complete their purchase, it's always definitely worth checking back in, say, 10 minutes on the website, just see if any bounces back, maybe where someone doesn't complete their transaction. But at the moment, every single person is in the checkout process and it won't let you add it to your basket at the moment. Definitely check back a couple of times over the next 10 minutes or 20 minutes and see if any more do come up.
I'll go and find out after this show when the next lot of stock's due, and so that you can manage expectations on how long you're going to be waiting, as it was.
Card of the show, 6. Card number 6 is the winner.
The butterfly.
It's the butterfly easel. See, good job. We did the last one. Didn't do that count early.
Hey, it's a good job. We almost didn't fit that one in as well. Do you know? It's funny, isn't it? And I think it might be because we've kind of mixed and matched and used different ones and showed you different techniques on with that. So brilliant. I'm glad you guys love that. I will pop that over on the shelf.
Absolutely. That will be going on to the cabinet of creativity. Don't forget, although the big collection has sold out, lots of these are available still individually. So the zigzag rectangle is on your screen at the moment. Let me share with you. Let me share with you the next one to go. It will be the lace rectangle and the lace oval. So this one just here, very, very busy on this one. I would say if you've now got this one in your basket, you need to get it checked out, which is that lace rectangle. Also, similarly, if you've got the lace oval in your basket, it is time now to get that one checked out as well. Very busy. Remember, you can build your own bundle now. 2 of these for £17 or $22. Still take advantage of the spend it, save it, craft it promotion. Yes, got it right again. That is on our website. Sara, when are you back with us here on Crafters TV? Do you know?
No. No,
I love your honesty.
What day is it today?
It's Friday today, all day.
It's Friday. I was going to say I'm back on Friday, but it is Friday. It'll be next week. I've got a few shows next week. I can't remember.
Tuesday.
When it is. Tuesday.
Launch
there
party.
You go. Perfect.
New subscription box. Awesome. Looking forward to that. Don't go anywhere though. I'm with you all the way through till Monday now here on Crafters TV. I've got a very, very exciting Colour Me Happy coming up in 2 hours' time with the lovely Debbie Fisher.
Yes, that's a one. Definitely not. I've seen what our Debbie's doing. She's outside putting the finishing touches on it. Trust me, that is a show you do not want to miss. Absolutely.
You do what you need to do. See, the thing is now you've got time. Even if you've got time to have a really nice long lunch now if you're on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, you might be having a lovely sort of brunch. You can be leisurely because you've got 2 hours now to get yourself ready to be inspired with the lovely Debbie Fisher and all things Colour Me Happy. Huge thanks to Sara, huge thanks to you guys as well at home. We'll see you back here in 2 hours' time. Take care.